Welcome to another beautiful, I don't even know if it's a beautiful day. I've been hearing bad, like always for this game or any game, I've been hearing bad things about the Marvel Future Fight update. First off, they gave me a 5-star rank up ticket and 50 boost points and 20 hidden tickets. I wish they would give me a 6-star instead. Whatever. The latest event has released new characters, as you can see in the corner of the screen. They've also released a new story mode, well, more story mode chapters, so that means I need to actually get to work and finish the Asgardian chapters, because that's where I'm still stuck. And in fact, let me show you, because now it's going to say, yep, 90% complete now. See, I'm still here in terms of story mode. 12.6 is stupid. Anyway, so the new stuff that's happened for Marvel Future Fight: new characters and 2 new uniforms. I believe it's 1 character is obviously premium, the rest are semi-premium. So, where do we start? I saw Nova and I was like, oh, that's awesome. But I don't think it's the Nova that I know. Anyway, Phil Coulson, new costume. Oh, wow. Just check that out. I don't even use Phil Coulson. I actually thought of using him because I was like, Phil Coulson's actually a pretty cool dude. And then everyone was like, no, don't do it. He sucks. Well, now he's joined the uniform, the Legion. And he's actually looking pretty fly. So, I have like a 4-star Phil Coulson. Anyway, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3. Equipping this uniform changes harnessing the destroyer to the Rector Shield. The Rector Shield has a barrier and ignore targeting effect, making going directly into combat much safer. I believe people said that he's only useful for his leader skill. Yeah. Like, he's basically got the Rocket Raccoon leader skill. He's basically got the Rocket Raccoon leader skill, but it applies only to heroes. Anyway, then we have the. See, I have not looked at Phil Coulson whatsoever. I have him at 4-star, and I didn't do a thing with him. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Like, increases the striker rate, which is basically the which is basically your other 2 characters on the team have a chance of jumping in battle and attacking. That's actually pretty cool. So when it's maxed out, it increases the rate by 50% and the cooldown decreases cooldown by 50. Tier 2, he does more damage to villains and even more damage. Well, he takes less damage from villains and does even more damage to villains and increases his critical rate. So I honestly see him kind of like the Maximus, the hero version of Maximus. Or, well, I guess since Phil Coulson was here first, I guess Maximus is the villain version of Coulson. Maybe not. Or another character. Anyway, Coulson Revenge. More. So he's a physical. It's kind of weird. I honestly find it weird to see physical damage coming from a blast type character, especially when that blast type character has a gun. He summoned, that's 1 illusion, and then he has another illusion. Well, allies that he can summon. So it's pretty much the same, just I believe skill 2 changes. So let's have a look, see. Oh, also the game, also for whatever reason, the game decided to give me like 1,750 crystals. I was like, huh? Hey, okay. Well, I'll take it. I don't know why, but I guess that was a thank you gift or something. I don't know. So, I have not seen his skills whatsoever, but let's have a look. From far away, he does that. Close range, he jumps away from the enemy a bit and shoots. So, skill 1. A triple shot, counter spread shot. Skill 2. Oh wow, did he just pull a Captain America? Yep, Captain America. Oh boy. And there's that going on because I am rendering videos like crazy right now. Skill 3. What? And then you have skill 4. That's actually kind of cool. So it's just a straight up beam gun, and he'll walk a couple of steps. And I think it goes full screen. It's hard to tell because maybe it doesn't. But okay, I think it goes pretty full screen. So it hits whatever is in the background too. Skill 5. He summons the original Captain America, who is basically going Final Justice on the guy, or, well, the new Final Justice. The new Final Justice in Marvel 3, or Marvel Infinite. So that's a pretty cool one. At tier 2, his stats are pretty much going to be the same. It's obviously going to change because of ISO 8. Physical. See, this is what... So, he only has like one attack that does energy. And the rest are physical. I can kind of see why that's a bad idea, and you'll have to build up his you'll just have to ideally build him up to have like all attack, all defense with ISO 8, and then try and build the Urus around that as well, so you actually have a decent stat. But his physical and energy defense is, oh god. He needs an improvement in that department. Okay, so the next one is Inferno uniform, which honestly, this gives me a lot of what's that one character's name? Hellstorm. It gives me a Hellstorm vibe. I don't know if they're related or not because I don't know the Inhumans. It doesn't seem to change anything. Just give him a body with, just give him a burnt battle damage pants with no shirt. I'm pretty sure somebody will find that hot. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Increases the duration of ignitions. Well, the ignition trigger, ignore targeting, and volcano bursts damage immunity effect. Equipment uniform also grants a restore effect, making going into combat much safer. That actually can be very helpful, especially for Shadowlands. I've seen him pretty much go in and body everything. I've seen him pretty much go in and body everything in Shadowlands, and I've done it myself in a couple of stages using him in the solo. But this uniform will actually make it a lot better. I don't think it changes anything though. No. It doesn't seem to change any skills, just makes the effect last a lot longer from what it says. Excuse me, it is like 7 in the morning and I'm just waking up. Okay, let me look at the uniform list. No, it says it changed it. It says it changed the skill, but I don't know. It says it changed 3 skills. But it doesn't look like it. Oh, I didn't even read the effect. It said something about restoring max HP. So, normal attack is still the same. Let's see, it's skill 1. Still the same animation. Skill 2. That may be different. I hardly use this guy, so excuse me. So forgive me. Okay. When HP is below 50%, applies the self-recover 10%. Recover 10.8%. Well, 10.8% recovery of max HP for 1.3 seconds and a cooldown. Can't really debate if that's actually good or not. I mean, if it was just like, oh, well, he starts a recovery for like 10 seconds or something, that sounds like a lot better. But it doesn't really sound like that's much of anything. Okay, I think that changed in terms of animation. Because I believe he threw him while he was on the ground first, and then he jumps into the air and throws his gigantic crusher ball. Now he jumps into the air as he's throwing the ball. And this one, okay, so not too much change, but it's useful skill changes. I don't think the uniform effect is any good, in my opinion. It's like 9% recovery of max HP. Oh, I don't know. I have to wait and see on that. Those are the only 2 on sale too. So 750 crystals, 750 crystals. And his uniform effect is 10% increase to all defense. That is actually very much needed, especially since that'll stack along with the uniform itself. So anyway, back to our new characters, which I believe these are called the Ultimates. America Chavez. Huh? I have no idea who these are. So America Chavez is a combat type who obviously is sporting physical attacks. Not much in the defense department. Let's see, the tip here is immunity is granted when using shoulder charge, which ensures survivability as you are attacking, and also grants the ignore targeting effect when moving through dimensions, allowing for a counterattack while evading enemy attacks in emergency situations. So shoulder charge, whichever one that is the one that is, I guess, your go-to. Leader skill. Wow, a dodge one. No, so it's a 24% increase to all attacks for all allies, and a 6% increase to dodge rate. Not bad. Passive. Increases critical rate by 3%. Tier 2. She gains super armor and all defense increased by 25%. Increases skill damage by 30, bonus damage by 25. Decreases physical damage received by 50%. That's actually not bad to try to turn her into a tank, essentially. Stars and Stripes. Wait, why does she have Marvel 2? Why does she have Marvel 2 Captain America? Why does she have the DP? And I swear, if that is a DP, I'm gonna be, I don't know. Smash kick. It adds stun. Shoulder charge. That's the one. So shoulder charge, I guess, is going to be the thing that you want to loop to in terms of the skill chain. Physical damage. Okay, dimension drop. Dimension drop probably has a bit of ignore targeting. I'm going with it too, from the name. I don't know. Star shower. Another stun. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3. 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3. I guess. I don't know. Okay, so to acquire her, you need to do story mode, chapters. Oh boy. And then let's see. Let's have a look-see at her team up. Young Avengers version 3. That's actually useful because I'm not sure about Kate Bishop and her team ups as well. Then you have the A-Force, which I don't really have much of a what's her face, Sister Grimm. Cosmic Problem Solvers. That could be useful, except for her. Except for Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel is all energy. Trick for Wiccan. Oh, teams up with Loki. But clearly the team you want to go for is Wiccan and female Hawkeye, as I'm gonna call it, Kate Bishop, because you also get a team bonus of having those two together and having those two together along with this. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then you have 4 because of the 6-star or whatever ranking team up you have going. So that's a 4-team boost right there. That's if you want a full team buff. So let's actually look at the preview of skills. Well, have a look at her. Oh, not bad. Anyway, preview the skills. Alright, so normal attack. What? Oh, okay. Refresh. Skill 1. Huh. Okay then. That's actually pretty cool. I bet there's a lot of animation startup though. Well, that seems to have a lot of animation startup though. Skill 2. Skill 3. Huh, not bad. Skill 4. So she went into it, so she did like a cannon drill and then teleport. Yep. Skill 5. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so what did I say before? I said 3, 2, 1, 4. I can cancel too. That actually makes things easier. Huh. Not bad. Let me try it again. 3. At skill 3, 2, 1. And I meant to hit 4. I can see a nice skill change going for it if you're willing to commit to it. 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, and then back to 3, hopefully, in that time frame. But you'll have to cancel some of them, I guess, to keep the invincibility going, to keep the ignore targeting going. So that's America Chavez. Antiman. I have no idea who this man is. I think I've seen him before. Universal type. The tip: it's best to use Antimatter Barrier at the very beginning of the battle as it grants increased damage per accumulated damage effect. Universal type, energy attack is the main focus from the looks of things. But who knows? You acquire this guy from a chest. So he is, I'm going to say, a semi-premium, where you can use your biometrics to actually get, you can use your free biometrics that you're given to gain him. Leader skill, 45% damage increase to all attacks. That's already looking great. Passive: when he's hit, guard against one hit, applies to self, guard against one hit for 2 seconds, recovers 3% of max HP. Wow. With a cooldown time of 5 seconds, but wow. That's kind of cool. Tier 2 passive, immunity to cancel effect. Huh? Cancel effect. I mean, I would say it needs better wording, because there's a lot of things I could think of as to what the heck is cancel effect. Increases guaranteed critical rate by 30%, critical damage increased by 20%. First one, dude, that's a okay. Yeah, okay, this is what they're talking about. Antimatter Barrier, 100% chance to be immune to all damage for 5 seconds. 100% true damage regardless of defense and dodge rate stats. Total true damage of accumulated cannot exceed 10% of HP. That's a downer. Increases attack by 5% for each 1% of damage taken. Energy damage is 139% of energy attack. Additional 146 energy damage. Cooldown time of 15 seconds. Ooh. Anti-bomb. Energy damage. Explosive strike. Increases all attacks by 5%. All speed by 5%. And critical rate by 5% for 10 seconds. Energy damage, 41% of energy attack. Additional 30 energy damage. Anti-blast. Uh-oh. Another one of these, huh? Using manual controls, your character will continuously attack nearby enemies. Antimatter Storm. Applies to all enemies. Stun. Well, applies to enemies. Stun for a second. Increases all attacks by 15%, all defense by 10%, all speed by 4%, all for 10 seconds. Super armor and all defenses go up by 20% for 7 seconds. So you want to use this. So you want to use 5 before 4. Energy damage 151. Okay, so he doesn't have an innate super armor by going tier 2. He just he can get a temporary super armor. So 5-4 is a good skill. Or 3-5-4. 2-3-5-4. Well, 1-2-3-5-4. I don't know. Team ups. Unknown enemy. So he teams up with Iron Man and Giant Man. Can also team up with our other latest character, which we'll talk about in a minute, and Black Panther. He has a team up with Thanos. Clearly, these two are going to be the team because you can gain Ignore Defense for 5%. Ignore Defense for 5%, which is something I would love to go for pretty much anything. I don't even know who this guy is. When a lab accident dissolved him into antimatter, Connor since became Antiman. While he has devastating energy attacks at his disposal, his power is so unstable that he can only exist in our world for brief periods of time. So I'm guessing he's a villain. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that he's a villain. Alright. Okay, that was a sweet faraway attack. He teleports in. Okay. So he'll teleport in. And he also has lightsabers. Oh man, I'm probably gonna eat some hate for that one. That's a lot of startup. There's a lot of startup for that attack. Especially since he's supposed to absorb damage for it. Skill 2. Okay, that's kind of sweet. Look at that. 3. That's pretty sweet too. Skill 4. Another blast that goes on forever. Oh wait, there's a range. So it's smaller range than Cyclops or Thanos. And apparently there is a range limit. So he'll stop. I suppose. Skill 5. How long can it go? It doesn't have the range like Cyclops or... Yeah, it actually has a stopping point. Not as in it's going to stop when it hits a certain number of hits, but I mean as in when the enemies reach a certain range. Because Cyclops, Cable, and Thanos actually go on forever, from what I've seen. But I haven't really seen an arena that huge enough to actually end up making that happen. So that's still useful. Blue Marvel. Another universal type. You know, in terms of design, I wish I could pull off a vest. I don't even know this guy, but let's see. Gaining superhuman abilities during the Antimatter explosion, Blue Marvel became one of the most popular heroes of his time. Although retired, he was forced back into action to face his former best friend and greatest enemy, Antiman. Okay, another energy attacker. Stats. Stats about the same as Antiman over here. Yeah, the stats are pretty much identical to Antiman. Are they? Yep. Just a different skill set. Okay, so we have good guy Antiman. I guess since it's the same accident and whatnot, they're pretty much gonna have the same stats and whatnot. Probably different skills. Yep, 50% increase to all defense. Super tank. Super tank, here we come. Decreases all Dude, what? Self-passive decreases all damage received by 70%. What? Yo, that's that. Okay. Tier 2, 70% chance to penetrate barrier, all damage immunity effect. Increases skill damage by 30%, bonus damage by 25%, gains super armor, and all defense increased by 5%. Dude. Super tank this guy is. Marvel explosion. Blue bomber. Ha ha ha. Da 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 da. Sorry. Marvel punch. Stun everybody. All attacks increased by 5, all speed by 5, critical by 5 for 10 seconds, energy damage. Okay. Magnificent. Dude. Are you gonna tell me that this is identical to Antiman except for the skill? The skills are slightly different and he's gonna. And. Oh, wait, no. Magnificent Beam is 100% chance of immunity for 3 seconds. Immunity all damage. Energy attack. Yo. Okay, so he has self buffs to increase his attacks and defense, but he is a super tank by skill set alone. Since the buff of Marvel Punch and Antimatter Burst can be stacked, gather multiple opponents in one area with Marvel Punch and use Antimatter Burst for an effective combination. Team ups. Huh. Not bad in the team up department. Not bad if you're actually running those characters, although I do have a problem because of Jessica Jones is one of those you have to get. You're gonna have to go out of your way to get her. Alright, so let's preview the skill. Alright, normal attack from far away. He flies up close. He flies up close and does an uppercut. Yeah, he does an uppercut. Alright, skill 1. Super uppercut. Super uppercut with a finisher. Skill 2. Okay, that looks sweet. That just looks sweet all around. Skill 3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Redo that. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I didn't think they would do that kind of animation. Or that kind of animation for an attack. I do love those guys where you hit the opponent and the effect doesn't kick in for a couple of seconds until after. It's like, Skill 4. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I didn't say continue. Skill 5. Dude, he does the Odin shockwave thing. No, that's a Thanos shockwave thing. And he throws tons of them out. That's actually pretty sweet. You know what's also sweet? He's not a boss. He's not a boss character. So he doesn't start off with a tier 2 passive. He's normal. So I don't have to spend tons and tons of money in black antimatter. Yeah, to build him up. Okay. So Nova. It's the kid one. You know, see, I was hoping for, you know, see, when I heard Nova was going to be in this, I was going to be like, oh sweet, Nova. That means Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Well, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is going to be the big guy. So obviously he's an energy attacker because, I mean, Nova and Nova Core and all that. He's the Nova Force. Yep. Okay, so energy attacker. Good physical defense, good energy defense, and good HP. How do you get this guy? Chest and store. And he's also another universal type. What's funny is he might actually not be a glass cannon. Might not actually be a glass cannon and not a super tank. So that actually makes me hopeful. Because most universal types I find for the most part are either glass cannons or they're just super tanks that can't really do much damage, and they're never like in the middle ground unless they're world bosses. So he might actually be in that middle ground, or who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Leader skill increases all speed by 6%. Passive, 10% increased energy attack, so buff to himself, and dodge rate increased by 10%. Tier 2 passive, ignore target start. Excuse me. These videos go on for a while. Talking is Ignore target's dodge rate by 30. Increase guaranteed critical rate by 30. Skill damage by 32. Bonus damage by 15. Human rocket punch. Oh wait, no. Energy damage under 40%. Okay. Yeah, man, rocket punch. I'm still gonna throw his voice clips out though. Rocket blast applies to all enemies for 5%. Decreased all defenses. Stacks up to 25%. 5 seconds. Thing is, can you actually get a cooldown short enough to actually stack it? To actually stack that for anything? By itself, 90% chance to penetrate barriers. 75% of energy attack. Additional 30 energy damage. Enables attacking enemies who have activated a more targeting effect. Awesome. Feel my power! Gravimetric blaster! Oh wait, Nova blast. Super armor. All defense increase. Guards against 4 hits. Energy damage 94%. Manual controls. Continuous attack. Energy orbs. I'm trying to think what that. See. Gravimetric pulse, I think. Heavy version. Feel my power. Power the Nova force. Feel my power. Oh god. I'm still hyped for Nova. I mean, regardless. But okay. So Rocket Blast can target and hit opponents with ignore targeting active. It can overlap with decrease all defenses of skills. Rocket Blast will also work on world bosses or targets who are not affected by debuffs. Wow. Wow. Something to team up with Rocket Raccoon and Gamora. See, I've been meaning to use Gamora. It's just Gamora is just that. Gamora is I don't know why, but it just seems like she's just not great in the damage department, despite having buffs for like bleed damage and ignore defense. Can team up with Thor, can team up with Hulk. Team up with Spider-Man, of course. Team up with Iron Man. Team up with Rocket Raccoon. Looking for father. Oh, yeah, that's right, because Rocket Raccoon did help out the Nova Corps before. That's cool. So I can team it up with Gamora. I can have a use for Gamora. I just need to build her better. Okay, that's a silly intro. Okay. Far away, beams. Up close, more beams. You and rocket punch! Or not. Or maybe that's more like Centurion Rush. Number 2. Okay. Okay then. You know, it's gonna be hard for me to put Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Nova clips to this. The attack that goes on forever. Number 4. Number 5. Power of the Nova Force! Wow, dude. Okay. I was in the middle. Restart that. I was in the middle of everything. No, I wasn't close to anyone. And that hits everybody. That hit everybody! Okay, Nova is the highlight. Nova is clearly the highlight of this. And we got one more character, Quasar. I have no idea about this character. I think I've heard of her. Another universal type. This is practically all universal types except for... Yeah, they're all universal types except for America Chavez. Yeah, I need to pronounce it right. Chavez, not Chavez. It's probably Chavez and like a comic or TV adaptation or something, but I'm gonna try and go with how some of my Spanish friends will say it, and it's Chavez. Quasar. Energy attack. Not much, well, physical defense is a little lower than 4K. Energy defense is good. HP is good. Formerly a shield agent, Admiral Kincaid was given galactic quantum bands to become the new Quasar. As Quasar, she has a vast amount of pure quantum energy at her disposal. So if you break her bands, then that's it. Skill will cool down by 24%. Leader skill. Creates a 50% shield. Well, 50% of max HP shield for 2 seconds when she's hit. That reminds me a bit of Sharon Rogers. But hers actually kicks in on hit and only lasts for 2 seconds. Tier 2. Skill damage increased by 25%, bonus damage by 15%, increases guaranteed dodge rate by 30. Oh. Physical damage, 17% of energy attack. See, this is what I don't like when it comes to this game. Like, why would you give them physical damage when their main thing is energy? Immunity to all damage for 3 seconds. This is one of the things I don't like about Sharon Rogers either. Is like, why do you have such a high energy attack stat when you're using physical damage? It's one of those things I just don't like. Oh, well, here's energy damage, but only 35% of energy attack. Dude, you gotta limit her and... Oh... Alright. Energy Stream, Quantum Portal, and Pouring Light are most effective when used in combination with other skills. It is most effective on enemies bunched into a group with energy kick, followed by using the skills in continuation. Team ups. Quasar Force, so... Encounter with captains. Can't tell, I did buy the uniform of Captain America for Winter Soldier. Oh. So I can team her up. Okay. It's not bad. I can team them up with here, and then I can have a full team buff going. Alright. I believe she is premium though. We'll look at that in a minute. But first, let's look at the skills. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Kind of a boring, just normal attack. Okay. So she likes throwing shockwaves out from her attacks. Okay, skill 2. That's kind of cool. Skill 3. That's kind of cool too. Yeah. have to look at it from far away. I don't know. Like she just comes off as mediocre to me. She's probably supposed to be. She's probably gonna be like the greatest one in terms of ratings, but she just like. It's not exactly like she doesn't seem to have like much of anything. She does look good. I do like that look. But okay, so she is the premium character. So yeah, you have to. So she's the character you're gonna have to pay for. Definitely. But out of all the characters, out of all of the new stuff that we've seen, I give my props to Nova. I give my props to Nova because his attacks are hype, and he seems to have everything that you would need. Second place would be Blue Marvel. So we are also, with this new update, we have a limited event, which pretty much is, hey, buy these get these characters, and we'll give you stuff. And you need to basically get these characters up to mastery and ranks in order to acquire all these. Thankfully, these rewards aren't exactly noteworthy. So it's nothing of any value to me. But let's see the store. There is a uniform blowout sale because of the 2 new uniforms that are there. But I think there will be another uniform sale Friday. Yeah, Friday is the 1st, I believe. 1st of December. If not later, because of Christmas is like right around the corner. Let's see, is there anything in the featured shop? You could buy a tier 2 advancement ticket. Or you could buy this. Which, oh god, it's one of those. And oh my god, that is just killing me deep on the inside. I don't even have these tokens. How do you get these tokens? Okay, so you can get the America Chavez pack and basically get her, and not a very high rank, but she'll be there. Oh, so yeah. Six-star, the Ultimates or Nova guaranteed. Ultimate Hero Chest times 10. Do I dare risk it? Yeah, it's like even the game is like, dude, get Nova. Alright, so I do have to, like, you know what? Because it's on a discount. Because it's on a discount right now. We'll do this. Or is there anything else of better value? Anything else of better value? I'm gonna do this. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this. See what happens. 1 5-star character guaranteed. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna do it the manual way. Boo. But at least I got it. Next one. Boo. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I already have these characters. Okay. So they don't give you that much depending on your ranking. No, it's depending on the rarity of the character. I don't know. I don't need that anymore. Oh, it's depending on the rarity that I picked them up. It's the big one, and we got Blue Marvel. Oh, you know what? I'm satisfied because it's Blue Marvel. But, oh, we're not done. So I got Blue Marvel at 6 stars. Buy 2 times to guarantee 6-star ultimates or Nova. No. At least I got one of them. So I got 1 of 5. I think I can acquire. I think I can acquire Nova. I can acquire Nova normally, I believe, because I'm getting the selector bios in like 2 days. So, well, tomorrow. So that won't be. So that won't be a big issue. I could have bought a uniform, but you know what? Don't care. So, that's it for this video. Who's the character you're gonna go for? I want to go for Nova. Anyway, I am Brad with the Gaming Roll. I'm signing off. Thanks for watching. See you next time.